Hello, everyone, and welcome to somewhere very, very cold. This is Extra Cool Cat Plays. I'm the cat in question, and this is the pack in question. Permafrost Eyes of the Storm. As you can tell, this is a snow-themed 1.16 survival pack where I am already beginning to freeze to death about 5 seconds after spawning into the world. I know next to nothing about this pack. I saw the promo art, I took a quick glance at the mod list, and that's about it. There's a quest book here in our inventory, so I'm assuming that will tell us something of what's going on. But my main goal right now is to not freeze to death, and to welcome you all to the series, to the channel. As you can tell, I'm probably pretty new to all of this, so I'll just point out here that any feedback you have, much appreciated, but that's all I'm really going to say about that. I'd like the focus of this to be more on the gameplay itself. It seems to be pretty standard vanilla start from what I can tell. Got some saplings, which is nice. Hunger is already dropping. That is less nice. We do spawn with 1 coal and 3 fire charges, so I'm wondering if I'm intended to light a fire to keep myself warm. I think I'll just burrow underground and hope that that's for some reason warmer, if I can remember how to make a basic pickaxe. Here we go. Oh, and I'm into andesite immediately instead of stone. Oh, but coal is nice. I don't honestly know much about this pack, like I've said. Just a second here once I can hopefully manage to hit some actual stone. We can take a look at the quest book. Wow, it's all andesite, huh? That's good. That's what you like to see. Maybe we'll look somewhere else. See if we can find somewhere that is abundant in what is clearly the most difficult resource to find around here. Oh, there seems to be mulberries on this tree. It's convenient. I saw. Oh, and we're back to freezing. That's good. Let's huddle in here for warmth under the treacherously poised sand. Stone Age. Yes, we're advancing rapidly. Throw that down, make ourselves stone pick. Now we can hopefully begin to gather a few materials. And once I've got stone tools, I'll dig out a little hut for myself here, eat some of these delicious mulberries, which I'm sure will be extremely nutritious, and we can take a look at the quest book and see what this pack is about. Oh, the pack is about a lot of lore, it turns out. The world is dead. It's been about a week since the storm began, and it hasn't shown any signs of stopping. You're beginning to think it'll never let up. And as far as you know, you're correct. It never will. This is the permafrost, the end of everything. The entire world has been frozen over, and as far as you know, everything else is dead. There's no stopping it. The permafrost is a primal force of nature, one that struck without warning and killed everything that it could touch. For now, all you can do is survive and hope that one day the storm passes. Alright, basic hardcore questing screen. Glad to see that hardcore mode is not active. I can die as I wish. Not in a party because we're in single player. Let's take a look at the quests. First tab here, Shelter from the Storm. What does this want? The world is dead. Most, if not all, life has been taken by the storm, yet here I am, with nothing but a few fire charges, coal, and the will to live. Let's see what we need to do to not freeze to death. Well, starting with a campfire. That's a good idea. I'll consider doing that. I don't honestly know the vanilla recipe for campfire, but there we go. Seems easy enough, and I'll throw it. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Well, gonna use this last stick of mine to make a sword. and do no damage against this enemy. That's good. That's a good sign. I really like it when my stone sword does no damage against skeletons. Okay, that's cool. We're just gonna say that he doesn't exist right now and continue reading. Tattered cloth or rotten flesh. I think I'll take the rotten flesh. Oh, and I forgot this part of hardcore questing mod. It makes that noise every single quest you claim. I will not be claiming many quests. Here we seem to have a quest for some cave roots that we can eat. So, and it does also say the underground was spared from the brunt of the permafrost, which seems to imply that the cold will not reach us quite as much. Which is good. I'd rather put up with a few mobs, assuming I can kill them somehow, than freeze to death up here. Over here we can fish under the ice. Cool. Oh, we get a bucket from this. That'll be nice. Still gonna need some string, but we'll see how that goes. And then over here, the chilled. Highly resistant to traditional damage. Ah, good to know. Yep. Frozen, stray. They take much less damage and regenerate health. Excellent. Yeah, that's great. So how do I craft a fire stick? I have this annoying little left alt. Interesting. 4 coal and 2 sticks. Well, so let's see if I can get rid of this menu. Ah, there's dodging mechanics. See if I can dodge myself into a fire. There we go. Well, we need coal. And... oh, but there's some mineral down there. I'm gonna run back to where I know that we have coal, since it's just over here. Back in our little shelter here, we've got 2 sticks and we've got plenty of coal. So let's make a fire stick and see if this gives us any better luck than that. Interesting. Than the sword did. And also make a couple of torches while we're at it. Although the oh, iron. If that's vanilla, that'll be extremely nice to have. Skeleton, well, he hasn't quite left, but he's definitely wandered off. What do we have here? Thirst. Oh, that's good. Nothing could go wrong there. Let's... yep. Sure you do want to hit me. Okay, that's good. I can see him regenerating health, which is a problem. Because the fire stick is almost gone. And so am I. This may not have been the brilliant plan that I was hoping for. He seems to be not immune to fire, but clearly not that afraid of it. So for now, we're just gonna pretend like he's not there. We're gonna pretend like I did the smart thing and ignored him and just grabbed the iron, which was sitting right there, not guarded by a skeleton. And we're just gonna call it a day. I'm really tempted to... oh, I'm thirsty all the time. How do I fix that? Definitely getting darker up here. Empty hand water? Well, not thirsty anymore for whatever that's worth, so... ah, yes. The freezing, though. That part has not quite gone away. Alright. Let's just grab this. Only 2 iron, though. Not enough for a pick. We might need to venture a little deeper underground. What does the quest book say about 16 coal? That's nice. Yep, get ready to hear that. Logs and coal can make fire charges. As I was saying, get ready to hear that annoying little jingle many times. Where has our skeleton friend gone now? Oh, copper up there. This looks like the vanilla copper, but this is 1.16. So I don't quite know how that would be the case. I don't know what this is. Can I mine it? I can. Inert crystal. Let me turn on tooltips and see. From elemental craft. Well, I can promise you all I know nothing about elemental craft, so no clue what that does. If any of you know that this is secretly just how to win the game, please feel free to let me know. But what I know is that there was iron behind that copper. And also that there is zinc up here, the create kind. Although I don't think I can mine it as is. No. Interesting that create zinc seems so... I haven't looked at the recipes for most things here. I will admit as much. So, let's just type in create. Let's see. What would a furnace engine cost me? Mechanical crafting? Brass? How do we make brass? Either with crushed brass, crushed copper, and crushed zinc, although that does need to be heated. That needs blaze burner and all of that, but this looks pretty standard. Let's take a look at what's next. We can go back. Other ways of making it is... No, it seems to be about the only way. Interesting. That's not particularly cheap. Or expensive, I mean. Same with... This is a much longer sequenced assembly. And only for a chance. Ouch. Yeah, so this recipe's definitely changed, but, you know, cogwheels are a piece of wood and a piece of andesite, which is pretty affordable, all things considered. Large cogwheels, similar story, so it's a lot of them, but they're not particularly expensive. Very interesting. A blaze burner. What does a blaze burner cost? Well, a trip to the nether, that's for sure. But then just... So iron seems to be a pretty big gate here from what I can tell. Oh, and speaking of gates, let's see what's up with him. Oh. He makes noises. My thing breaks. That's good. Well, we were able to bypass his damage. Yeah, this is new. Time for some exploration. I'm sure it is. Although this does remind me to check the advancements. Anything? Create advancements, Mousie's mobs, ice and fires, dungeons. That'll be cool. Default. Interesting. Wheat, basic Minecraft, basic Minecraft, basic Minecraft. Okay. Well, it looks like the mobs are killable. And I can't mind that, but definitely not easy to do so. What are you, though? Can I mine? Oh, I can mine this. Rock root. Oh, from Druidcraft. It's cool. Gonna grab some more coal here. And then I'll probably cut here and catch you guys back if I find... Currently I'm on the look for either animals, which somehow I don't think we'll be finding, or a better cave deep enough to have actual iron. So I'll cut here and catch back up with you somewhere with an actual cave system. And welcome back. You join me down here in a cave where I'm staring at whatever that nightmarish creature is. This is right below where we left off and found some iron previously. Are you hostile? Well, I don't know if it was hostile, but it doesn't look friendly, and I'm not taking chances. That's a really nice way to say I'm gonna kill it regardless. We have some more iron here. We have more copper. Don't really know what I would need the copper for at the moment. We have nearly a stack of it. We've been able to get enough iron to make the important parts. A little bit of armor, pickaxe, and a bucket. And I filled it with water, of course. Should always have a water bucket. In this pack, it's probably going to freeze you. Interestingly, here we have these flowers, which I definitely, or mushrooms I should call them, but, oh, yes, these are Botania mushrooms. They had the cork tag on them, and I was a little confused. We also have amber from Druidcraft. Don't know if that'll be particularly useful. And more floating gravel ceilings. Alright. What can we see? We can definitely, I can see a little bit more iron there. That one's probably difficult to see on YouTube. But if we go down here, we can hear waterfalls and see some lava. And hear more zombies. I never actually crafted more of that fire on a stick thing. So perhaps I should take a very slight break and do that, just to be sure. The biggest issue that we're really facing here is food. I can fight off mobs with a fire stick or without. I can, mine. That's all fine and good. The real issue is that I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing for food. There's fishing, but that requires me to encounter a spider. Right over here, unless I'm missing something. But there is a fishing spear, uncraftable it seems, and this seems to require string, which I haven't been able to acquire as of yet. And besides that, the quest book doesn't it talks about cave roots, so I should suppose. Actually, yes, that's a good point. I could totally be eating some cave roots right now. Like these. They're a surprisingly hearty meal, actually, so we even get to have some saturation at the end of it all. Definitely gonna keep my eyes out for more of those. Because besides that, I think we should be good to stay underground for a sizable amount of time. And I don't quite know where to end this episode. I'm not entirely sure how long it's been. So if it's a somewhat abrupt end to it, I'd just like to say I'm sorry ahead of time. Oh wow. Well, more cave roots for me. Or maybe not. But as I was saying, I don't, as I said earlier, new to the YouTube thing, don't quite know where to end the episode. We'll see if anything cool happens. For now, the cool stuff is more cave roots, which should, if I'm remembering correctly, 4 of them. Close, we're close. Just one more of these stupid guys would do us like that. Alright. That will allow us to, ta-da, and claim the actual cave roots as a reward, which I assume means that we can grow. This is tricky. Assume means that we can grow our own cave roots from now on, and in an ideal world, to turn that into a renewable source of food. I know I'm not doing a very good job of mining all of the ores. They would definitely still be useful, but I'd prefer to explore. Oh, what is this? Looks fiery. That's good enough. Fiery glass. Yeah. It's probably a good thing. I mean, at least it sounds like a good thing in a snow-based pack, so grab some of it just to be sure. Same with lava. obviously it's very prone to killing you, especially when you're not very equipped. But on the other hand, it does seem like it could be quite useful up above. This is lead from thermal? No, just, oh, Eidolon. Interesting. That is... Oh, this is... Yeah. This is a mimic of some kind, I'm willing to bet. Oh, there's cockroaches. You know they would survive in any kind of apocalypse. This is a mimic, and I don't know whether I'm quite... You know, let's fight it, and if I die, that'll be the end of the episode. Well, it's not a mimic. We have paper, we have books, and a Capacity and Bane of Arthropods 4 book. Cool. We also have a campfire, which I don't think I can pick up and take, unfortunately. Let's just continue heading. Oh, wow. Oh, diamonds already. You know, if we manage to grab those, I'll make that the end of the first episode. I hate you little bugs so much. I think I might have just heard another mob. Hello, squids. Wow, this really does... I guess some mod somewhere is backporting most future Minecraft content. And that's why we have all of this glow. Oh, that's a spawner, though. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not what I meant to have there. Spawner might be a problem. I hope also the sound balance here is okay. The in-game sounds are actually quite loud for me, so turn this down a little bit and hope that makes it more bearable for you. Let's see if we can manage to grab this, shall we? Keep the lava source intact, just for fun, and then dry up the area around here, because I can see that, yes, there's a few more. Okay, that's 3. That's enough for a pickaxe. Assuming this is vanilla progression, that's technically enough for the nether. Not that I couldn't have done it with a water bucket, but nether in the non-cheaty way. Oh, and more. Yeah, no, this is lovely. You wasn't expecting to find any quite this soon, but 5 even. Oh my god. Well, someone has clearly affected the ores here, because I don't think this is even possible by vanilla. Wow, this is a stupendous amount of material wealth. Obviously, I need to actually be able to get to it, but once we drain the water here, seems like it should be doable. Yeah, so this is an 8 vein of diamond. Let's make sure there's no more around here. You know, if there's 8, there could be 9. Doesn't look like it, but that is a great first haul. And, you know, maybe if I can get back up, I think that'll be a good spot to wrap up our first episode. And say that now that I'm somewhat safe back in back near my entrance, which was right over here, just say that thank you for watching. I'm sure this video's had a lot of technical issues, but I hope those improve, and I hope the content improves too, frankly. And I hope to see you in the second episode. Thanks, and goodbye.